はいどうも皆さんこんにちは。 K.Y. チャンネルの K です。それではメブに助けてくれるように求めていこうかなというふうに思います。
Hello, Mev.
Kych, why have you come here again?
I've come to ask you for help.
My help? You still seek the remedy for the sickness on your island? Or are you looking for something else?
My cousin has been taken, and I've been told that you could help me.
Truly? And in what way?
By performing the Anatalis fair on the body of Katasak, the Donegat.
Katasak is dead. Under Voshtire. This is a great tragedy. He was a good man. Perhaps the best of us all. How did this happen?
He went with my cousin to a sacred site when they were attacked. My cousin has disappeared, taken according to a witness. And Katasak suffered terrible wounds. We examined him, and it seemed as if he had been struck by molten rock.
Fire of the earth? Only the Nadaig Manemen have the power to wield it. But none of our own would have attacked Katasak.
This is why we need your help. We want to understand and to find who's responsible.
And you will avenge the dead as you have avenged my wound in the past. Very well, Kych. I will help you. And I also wish to gain understanding. Our island wails in suffering. Many Sinolmenawi have died. The Anatalis fair may kill me, but at least I will know. You will need to act as my Voglandaig, and bring to me the necessary ingredients while I prepare.
What do you require?
A potion. And listen and remember, or write in your language what I shall tell you. Do not forget, the viscera of the scavengers must be taken from a place near the battlefield, because they contain the flesh of those who fell. As for the personal object of Katasak, find his weapon, because it knew his fury and his despair.
He didn't have a weapon when I found his body. I'll search the battlefield.
Where can I find him?
In Doren's camp. She recovered him after the battle.
Very well. Not far from there is a sacred circle. You'll find me there when you have united all that I need. Then we can perform the ritual when the moon is high.
In that case, let's go together to the ritual site. The place of the attack is not far from Doren's camp.
Very well. I'll follow you.
おー、協力してくれるんだ。意外とすんなり言ってちょっとびっくりしてるんだけど。でもその材料集め大変そうだな。なんかそんなに量多くてもいいけど、なんかそもそも持ってるとかってなったら一番嬉しいなって思ったりするよね。こういう時。嘘だろー。痛い。よいしょ。よいしょ。お、レベルが上がった。もう痛い痛い痛い。本当にもう困ったもんだよ。あ、こいつらか。結局こいつら倒さなきゃいけなかったっぽいな。で、片座派の武器か。
I recognize this weapon. It's Katasak's, I'm certain. It must have been broken during the battle. Let's take it back to Mev. よし、それじゃあ作りましょうと。よし。OK。それでは、あ、夜中にならないとダメなのか。じゃあ夜中と。で、メブに会いに行けばいいわけですね。
Were you able to find the elements I need for the ritual?
Yes. Here is what you asked me to bring.
This is good. The moon is high. We may start. Take your place. Katasa, we have come to learn the truth of your death. Ato al confrangaui brandi, olehana memen adestame haman. Bara vridenan tahanemo quate grenpen, linqui damda renaute da hodos. Lemat, de tahawan kloisam, de talugedon velam, de taragam buledam, de tatamenam reloidan. Adet alamen kante bij dam en antellen vervraagd dan dom.
Katasak, help me, please.
Show no fear. I do not think he means you any harm.
What is this? This monster. Why is it attacking us?
I don't know. I don't understand. It is as if it seeks you out. It wants you. You never should have done that, Katazakh. To save one, Renaikse, you put us all in great peril. His spirit is different. He receives badly. You have woven the bond of the Deathbringer.
What is happening to you? Get a hold of yourself. Come on.
I cannot believe it. He has returned.
Who has?
Finbar. The High King. We thought he was dead. He disappeared months ago.
Is he the attacker? And what of Constantine? Have you seen a young blonde-haired man? He was sickly.
Yes. The golden-haired was there. And he was afraid. Katazakh protected him before he was killed by Finbar. Leave me now. I am very tired.
How are you feeling?
Better. What are you going to do now?
If I want to have any hope of finding Constantine, I must follow Vinbar. I have no choice. I will need to return to his sanctuary in the north of the island. He must be hiding there.
You know where he is?
Yes, but I wasn't able to enter. I have one seed, but I need another.
Vinbar is a very powerful Doneigad, as well as being the High King. He has access to knowledge that even I cannot attain. He has seen the true face of Enol Mil Frichtim. His secrets must be well kept. And he would only have shared them with those he loved the most.
Yes, I must find Seda. She is certainly the only one to know which seed is needed. Thank you, Ev. You have helped us greatly.
Do not thank me. I have not done this for you, but for Katazakh. In order to satisfy my curiosity, I betrayed my king. You will find him and confront him, no doubt. All that remains for me to do is to pray that I have done nothing that cannot be fixed.
Farewell, Ev.
うわ、ヴィンバールだったのか。衝撃の事実。なるほどな。まあでもそれしかないもんね。多分勘のいい人とか頭のいい人は分かってたんだろうな、みんなも。みんなの中でも。俺は全然分かんなかったけど。それじゃあ、中途半端になってたメインクエストを進めましょうかね。まずはさらに会いに行きましょう。おや？ どういう状況だこれは。なんかみんなが揃ってるぞ。
And so you have left the cavern, Renaikse. And here you are again.
I have no idea why you suddenly decided to shut us in there, but it matters little. I must know what second seed is required to open the door to the sanctuary. Now, more than ever, we must find Vinbar. He slew Katasak and he holds my cousin captive.
Vinbar would not have killed Katasak. He respected him. And why would he bother with your cousin?
I have no idea why, but I know it to be true. The Tierna Hach Kadaktus revealed this to me. Would you accuse her of lying?
No. You are the one who lies like all the other Renaikse. And I thought that I could trust you. I should never have let you enter the cavern. And even less have allowed you to leave there alive. 8 more!
どういうこと？
Watch out! Grenade!
よいしょよいしょよいしょよいしょ。現地評判がマイナス3。嘘だろう。あんなに頑張ってあげたのに。お、戦士のブーツ。戦士の固定。ってことは、戦士の鎧があるんじゃないですか？戦士のブーツ。ねえんかい。ねえんかい。キュイラスのネックレス。あ、セラの種だ。セラの種って。植えたらセラが生まれてくるんか。よし、じゃあ。なんか、ラスボスみたいなやつに会いに行きましょう。ラスボスなのかどうなのかはわかんないけど。よーし、じゃあ。
Now that we have both seeds, the ritual should work.
雰囲気ラスボス野郎に会いに行きましょう。よっしゃ行くぜ。さて我がいとこを探しに行きましょう。どこだい？地図見ようか。まだまだだな。まあ道沿いを歩けばいいって感じっぽいね。67メートルって出たから意外と近いかもしれない。なんかあんまり聖域って感じがしないけど。なんかすごい遠回りしてない？おー、聖域っぽい。そうでもないか。カタザハが死んじゃった。お、これラスボスじゃないよね。
King Vinbar, why? Constantine didn't do anything. He has never sought to wrong your people in any way.
Like a worm he burrows. You are so naive. You cannot see with my eyes. Enol Milfrichtinen saw the wound. From atop the volcano, he warned me of the danger. Fed by bitterness, driven by desire, taking without giving, he will be the end of us all.
You have gone completely mad.
Take it! You are too blind, too Renaikse to understand.
Leave him!
いや、俺は避けたように見えたけど。 よっ、よいしょ。あれ、意外と弱い。
That's enough. Free him. I cannot. All source of life. Free him. Damn it.
嘘だろ、ラスボスじゃないよね。危ない。よいしょよいしょ。アウチからのよいしょ。よよいしょ。ほい。おう、こいつ攻撃範囲尋常じゃねえな。パリー痛いよっ。わお、よいしょよいしょ。ああ、攻撃範囲が尋常じゃねえ。どう戦おうか。よいしょ。ああ、痛え。よいしょよいしょよいしょ。危ねえ。よいしょ。あお、よいほい。あお、攻撃範囲が尋常じゃねえな。よっ、もうちょい。あお、危ない。よいしょ。あーあー、鉄砲でバキューン。よっしゃー。
You're right. Let's go see him quick.
すまないな。あれ、あ、アイテム自動で拾ってくれたのかな。ダッサかったな最後。鉄砲でバキューンとか言っちゃったよ。
Constantine! Wake up, please, I beg you! Hang on. We're bringing you home to get you healed.
Three days have passed since we returned. I need to go to the palace to see if Constantine has finally awoken.
ああ、なるほどね。時は流れみたいな、そういう感じなんやね。あれ今、あ、これか。コンスタンティンに話す。
You should get some rest. You're not being reasonable.
To hell with reason. I've rested long, and I'm well enough.
You've just barely woken from a stupor that had you on death's doorstep. The affairs of state can certainly wait another day.
Thank you, my lady, but I am amazingly well. You can take leave of me with no fear, I assure you.
He just escaped a deathly sleep, and here he is ready to conquer the world. Your cousin is exasperating.
What now? Are you going to scold me as well?
No. I'm just relieved to see you're still alive.
I'm quite relieved myself, actually. Thank you, cousin. Without you, I would be dead thrice, wouldn't I? Or is it the fourth time? If we start counting the time you stopped me from climbing the ramparts of Serene, we'd be up to 5 times now.
It's unbelievable. You feel no pain whatsoever. And your complexion.
I haven't even taken a look at myself. Is the improvement visible?
I wouldn't go that far. How is it that... What happened?
Don't make that face. It's merely a major miracle. Come on now. I'm going to tell you everything. We have been waiting for your return. I knew you would do everything in your power. I have always trusted you. But Katasak feared that I would not hold on long enough. He spoke to me about a ritual that would help me. I was excited about it, and in spite of all that has happened, I don't regret following him. We went to the ancient site, a place full of magic. I followed his instructions, and all of a sudden, what an incredible sensation. I felt better than I have ever felt, cousin. Alas, we had very little time to celebrate. Cries came to our ears, and beasts jumped all over us. We fled for a while, as other soldiers fought through, creating a path to join us. But I can see from your face that you know this already.
Indeed. Once on the ritual site, I followed your tracks and deduced what had happened. It seems that Vinbar was targeting you specifically. Did he say anything to you?
I was still very weak, and most of the time he whispered in his own language. It seemed that he was speaking to someone and following his orders. But there was no one other than us, cousin. The crazy madman must have been hearing voices.
Do you have any idea why he didn't kill you like the others?
No, not really. It seemed like he was trying to tell me something, though. He spoke about isolating me from the world, that I couldn't return to the Earth. It made absolutely no sense. But aren't you happy that he let me live?
Don't speak foolishly, of course. I just want to understand. Tell me more about this ritual. What did it consist of?
It is, I think, a ritual that the Donegada practice to bind themselves to the island.
Donegada? Katasak taught you their language?
Just a few words. He wanted me to learn, to understand, but we had so little time. So we visited this infamous site, where he prepared for me a sort of potion. What ceremony! I had to cut my hand in front of an enormous stone, and there, a gigantic beast came and started circling around me. It was incredible. I truly felt a bond with that place. Like a wave came through me, as if the power of the island was running through my veins. It was marvelous. And now I am Onol Manawi, like you. Even if the Malachor left me a few of its marks. But you had to encounter the god of the island, didn't you? How was Enon Mil Frictamen?
Yes, I passed a trial for that. But the only one who could guide me to the sanctuary is dead.
Oh no. Do not tell me.
And yes, only the High King can open the sanctuary according to Glendan. I have no choice but to return to see him. I'm certain they are going to name a successor.
ほうほうほうほうほうほう、新しい女王。あー、そうだね。倒しちゃったもんね、俺が。俺が倒しちゃったからね。しょうがないよね。よし、じゃあ、グレンダーに会いに行きましょう。よし、到着。それでは行ってみよう。
Good day, Glendan.
Beort Tirtomat, Garants of Katasach. We learned of his death. Andevosht Tire.
Alas, his was not the only tragic loss. Your High King, Vinbar, is also dead. He was taken by folly. He went away into his mountains after killing Katasak and capturing my cousin. Nothing I could say would allow him to see reason.
Are you telling me that you were the one who killed him? Kertan Sidak. What happened? How could a friend of Katasak do such a horrible thing?
I'm sorry, but your High King did not leave me any choice. He was at the point of killing my cousin and then he attacked me. He was becoming a guardian, a Nardaig. Perhaps it was for that reason that he lost possession of his wits.
I believe you. You have sufficiently proven your friendship. But something escapes me. Why? Why would Vinbar have done such a thing? His offering to Tiafradi does not justify what he did.
You know that I wish to see Enon Mil Frictamen. and he was the only one with the power to allow me to do so. I would not have caused his death voluntarily. Believe me, I'm just as sorry as you.
Undivorced Tire. We will celebrate his memory as well as those of all the members of our council that have fallen. Vladnit, Katasak, and now our High King. These are dark times, but in spite of our mourning, we must elect a new High King. The children of Tiefradi cannot remain without a guide. All the more so in these troubled times. I will notify the Mal of all the clans so that they may know to travel here.
Who has a chance of being elected, in your opinion?
Deirdre is powerful and many clans would follow her. The wisdom of Dunkas will also attract support from many. And there is also Ulan, a clever fox who is very capable of convincing the entire world with his honey-dripping words.
Deirdre, Dunkas, and Ulan. I must convince them to help me if they are elected.
I suppose. I must begin the preparations. You must leave now.
Who will win the vote in your opinion?
I don't know. Each of the 3 chiefs that I spoke of could win. It is possible that some amazing feat places one of the Mal above the others. If Blagnid had been victorious, she would certainly have won this time. But that was not to be.
Is there anyone else among those presenting themselves?
Do not take me for someone born last summer. You want to influence the vote for your own gain, but you shall fail this time. And you must go before the one we have chosen. Can I do anything else for you?
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelem seg.
なんか信頼が血の底まで落ちましたみたいな感じになったね。もう口調が全然違う。ってことで、まあ誰に求めるのっていうと、俺はあの人がいいんだよね。ウルラン、そう、ウルラン。さあ、それでは行ってみよう。ウルラン。
To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I regret to inform you that your High King, Vinbar, is dead.
And divorced Tire. He was a great man, although he left us a long time ago. But why have you come to notify me of such sorrowful news?
Glendan has informed me that you are most likely among those who will want to take his place.
It is true, and I will perhaps be able to obtain it. I understand that you may be worried about my intentions, but rest assured, I seek only to bring peace to our lands. Peace brings life and prosperity by creating an alliance with the people of the continent. The lives of our people will be improved and happier.
There is something I would like to ask of you, if you were to be named High King. I would be thankful if you could allow me to meet Enon Miel Frichteman.
Of course. If I become High King, I would be glad to help you. You are Karant's Vignamri after all. If you really want to make sure that I win, you will need to seek the crown of the High Kings.
What is that?
It may only be a legend, but it is said that High Kings used to wear a very ancient crown. The first guardian would have taken it to the grave. If someone were to wear it today, they would surely be chosen.
And where is the first guardian's tomb located?
Somewhere not far from here, since he fought his last battle nearby. The entrance to his burial mound is said to be guarded by a Nadaig Magaman, the path that leads to it, marked by his spears, and its entrance by a large dead tree. But beware. The Nadaig will not let you enter without a fight. Anything else?
Nothing. I must go. Now we have earned the trust of one of the pretenders. We just need to find that crown.
Are you certain you are willing to influence the fate of all my people?
ああ、近いね、確かに。うわあ、なんかいるよ。おう。なんじゃこいつは。よいしょ。よいしょ。ほう。よいしょ。よいしょ。よいしょ。よいしょ。おう。おう。えらい広い範囲攻撃やったね今。ほい。あーうち。よいしょ。もう一発。よいしょ。アウチ。おうち。危ない。あうい。非常に痛いね。いった。よいしょ。危ねえ。恐ろしく強かったな。平野の王の骨のかけら。へえ。でもなんか見たことがある気がするんだよね、こいつ。どっかで戦ったことないかな。じゃあ、また洞窟の中に行きましょうか。うん。何かやるな、そこに。あれ？俺の中では広いイコールボスなんだけど。
What are you doing there?
あらまあ。
Here lie those who fell facing the first invaders, and you dare enter and scatter their bones.
I did not come here with the intention of defiling this place.
No. You came looking for a crown of the High King, hoping to choose the one who will lead us.
Isn't that what you were looking for as well?
Yes, but I am not a Renaigse. I wish to lead my people to victory, and I have come here seeking something that will make it a certainty. And so, do you plan on keeping it for one of those who is too wise or cowardly to come and get it themselves? Or will you give me the crown?
Dertere is a great warrior. If she reigns, she will unite all of the clans. And with the blessing of Enon Milfrichtem, the people of your island will be chased away from here. Think long on this. If you leave her the crown, she will become the High Queen. You will not be able to change your mind.
怖い
If I
な
give you the crown, you shall be named High Queen. What will you do with this power?
You have already shown to all that you are not like the other Renaigse. I will not hide from you the truth. Kefradi does not want to welcome your people. They toy with us, take without returning, kill and pillage. I will unite my people and cast all of the Monesenaig into their ocean wagons. They will go and pillage elsewhere.
You want the crown so you can more easily rid yourself of my presence afterward.
If you give it to me, you will become our Karants. And we do not chase away our Karanten. And also, you are Onol Manawi. You are bonded to this land, not to theirs, no?
なるほどね。
I have come here looking for this crown, because I need the help of the next High King. I must meet Enon Milfrichtem to ask him to heal my people.
Are you sure that they are your people? Very well. It is a very great honor you ask of me. But you took great risks in order to obtain it. If you give me the crown, I will open the sanctuary to you. You may speak to Enon Mil Frichtiman. I swear this to you.
なるほど。まあ、統括できるんだったら、でも部族か、怖いな。託してみる？託してみよっか。
Very well. It is yours, but I hope you will remember what I have done. I helped you so that you will help me in return.
I thank you. You are from this day a friend of Vedlug and of our warriors, and I always honor words given to Karans. We will meet again at Dorchad Ganador for the great choosing. Kwawalam seg, Karans.
結局また会いに行かなきゃいけないのね、あの人に。はい。というわけで行きましょう。じゃあ、デルドレさんが協力してくれるようにお願いしましょ
う。I've been waiting for you. I've got the crown. The council will soon unite. I must go and win. Thank you for giving it to me in the end. You are a Karant now. Have no fear. I keep my promises. なるほど、意外といい人だった。神との対面。さあ、約束はどうなっている？
Congratulations, Deirdre. Teofredi now has a High Queen who will be strong enough to defend it. I hope you haven't forgotten the promise you made me.
Don't be afraid, Karants. I know the value of a promise, and I have not forgotten your help. But according to tradition, I must go and see Enon Mil Frichtiman on my own first. Meet me at the entrance to the sanctuary in 2 days, and I will get you inside. I will have had enough time to imbue myself with the strength of Teofredi.
Thank you, Deirdre. I'll be there.
Every one of us will be praying during these 2 days for Enon Mil Frichtiman to bless our chosen one. But we don't have to stay here and do nothing. We can go somewhere else if you want.
待っている間他のミッションをする。2日待ってから直接そこへ行く。この2つのなんか分岐みたいなのってあるのかな？気になるな。何かあったりするんだったらなんかちゃんと選びたいところだけど、そんなにサイドミッションなかったような気がするんだよね、今。あったかな？なかったかな？どうだったかな？なかったような気がするんだよね。こっちにしよ
う。There you are, Karants.
How was the encounter?
Good. Enon Mil Frichtiman has filled my heart with strength. As I expected, he warned me about the threat the Renaigse are posing for our island. But go. He is expecting you. Stay on the right-hand path and do not turn back. They say those who turn back awaken the guardians of the sanctuary.
普通にめっちゃいい人やん。ごめん、なんか誤解してたわ。めっちゃいい人やん。振り返らないでって言ってたからね。最後に1回だけ振り返っとこう。 あ、キャンプあんじゃん。振り返って正解だった。キャンプあったわ。ラッキー。ラッキーラッキー。よし、じゃあ行こうか。ってことは、次、エンオンミルフレッチタイマン。まあ、要は、この世界で一番偉い人ってことだよね、簡単に言うと。楽しみだなぁ。
The child that was taken has returned, the flesh of my earth. You, by simply coming into being, have tangled the strings of destiny of all the other children. I am he they call en on me Frieden. I have followed each of your steps since your arrival.
I hail you, Enon Mil Frichtemen. I have come to you to find a remedy.
A cure for the disease of a distant land. Her affliction was to be poisoned by her own children. Her veins rot in stagnant water. Her earth now bears poisoned fruit, and her children wither and die. And still it is those same children who can heal the lands, and with them heal themselves, if they only wanted truly. They could be taught by my children, learn to give back in return, learn to heal. But for that, I must survive. I have seen by your side the shadow grow, taking form. Fed by the venom of intrigues from faraway lands, he spreads it today in my sap. To save his own life, he stole my strength, and that strength has driven him mad, because it is not made to be taken. He draws each day a little more from me, and threatens us all. His hunger has no limit.
I don't understand. Who are you talking about?
The one you call Constantine. You must stop him, or there will be no cure anymore for anything or anyone.
That's impossible. How could that be?
You must leave now. Someone has followed your footsteps. Someone has entered here without invitation. My children are waking and tracking. They will attack all followers. Flee, or you will be dead.
どういうこと？神域から逃げる。はい、逃げます。恐ろしいな。 じゃあ、さっきのあいつが今コンスタンティンを追っかけてるってことだよね。
I saw a Renaigse fleeing the sanctuary. The Monesenaig must have slipped past you. Enon Mil Frichtimen cannot have been pleased about it. Did he still give you the answers you were looking for?
Yes. He told me that the Malachor had appeared because of the way the colonials have treated the Earth. It's actually some kind of poisoning. And it would be possible to cure it, but I'm not sure that I understood how.
So, the Renaigse would be the cause of their own deaths. If they weren't on the verge of doing the same thing to our island, I would be applauding. In terms of the antidote, Enon Mil Frichtimen is often difficult to understand. Ask Adonegad.
Thank you, Dedra. I must dwell on it.
You look like you bit into a bitter fruit. Did you learn anything else?
Yes, but I would like to verify something before I tell you about it.
Fine. You know where to find me once you are done. Kwawalam seg, Karants.
Goodbye.
めちゃめちゃいい人やん。びっくりするぐらいいい人よ。びっくりした。やめてよ。びっくりした。じゃあ、今回の動画はここまでにしましょうか。ということで、ここまでのご視聴ありがとうございました。チャンネル登録、高評価、その他諸々してってくれるとすげえ嬉しいです。それでは次回の動画まで待ってな。